Namaskaram everyone, welcome to episode 1 of Gaining a Good Habit and Losing a Bad Habit a Day. So this is a beautiful yet simple practice that you can do anywhere around the world to bring your resolution to life. So this is a very powerful resolution that I have been doing since January 1st of this year, and if you're watching this video, it simply means it has been successful. Now, here we will be concentrating on three simple things. First one, whatever that we are going to do, we are simply going to be consistent about it, no matter what. Now, second one, we are not going to change a lot of things about us at a time. We are simply going to concentrate on changing one thing about us a day. Now, the third one is that it's not about simply implementing good habits. It's also about removing the bad habits so that we could make space for the good ones. With that thought, let's start our episode. When I came up with this idea, I was like, okay, the idea is cool. So, where do I start? How do I start? And then I remember that my parents, they always say that if you start your day good, the entire day goes well. And I was like, okay, maybe it's time to think that way as well. So I was like, okay, so maybe I should lose a bad habit that I have in the morning and I need to gain something good. And then I went through my usual day. പെട്ടെന്ന് തന്നെ എനിക്ക് എന്ത് ബാഡ് ഹാബിറ്റ് ആണുള്ളത് എന്ന് മനസ്സിലായി. എന്താണെന്ന് അറിയണ്ടേ? The bad habit that I have the first thing in the morning was looking for my phone. Let's be honest, since COVID, everybody's routine is like you wake up and you look for your phone. എൻ്റെ ഫോൺ എവിടെ? എൻ്റെ ഫോൺ എവിടെ? എൻ്റെ ഫോൺ ഇല്ലാതെ എനിക്ക് ജീവിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല because everything is in the phone, right? But let me tell you what happened every day. Okay, so you take your phone and you look for messages. If you're a working professional like me, you are like, okay, in the meeting undo, in seminar undo, is there anything important happening that I should be knowing before I go to office? And if you're a student, you're like, in the hartal undo, in the bandh undo, in the assignment undo, in the seminar undo, in the parisha undo, the usual. But something that you don't actually see is that ഇതെല്ലാം കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് നമ്മുടെ വിരലുകൾ അറിയാതെ it goes through Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, YouTube, and which actually feels like spending 3 minutes. When we look at the time, we are like, oh my god, it's 3 hours. And the first thought, let me tell you, the first thought that you have in the morning is that, oh my god, did I just waste 3 hours of my life? 3 hours of my day? I mean, I don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. We don't deserve it. I mean, seriously, starting your day with such a negative thought is something that nobody deserves. So I was like, okay, this is a bad habit that I have. So what should I do? So I made a decision that I will not touch my phone first thing in the morning for at least 45 minutes. So, losing a bad habit, done. Now, what is a good habit that I should be gaining? And then I remembered that my father, he always say that, രാവിലെ എണീക്കുമ്പോൾ ഈ ബെഡൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് വിരിച്ചിടാണെങ്കിൽ ഒരു ഐശ്വര്യമൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാവും എന്നിങ്ങനെ പറയും. So I was like, I always heard him, but I never listened to him. So I was like, maybe I should. Now, what is the difference between hearing and listening? Hearing എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ ഇതിലൂടെ കേൾക്കുക, ഇതിലൂടെ പുറത്തു വിടുക. Now, what do you mean by listening is that നമ്മൾ കേട്ട് അത് മനസ്സിലാക്കി we do it through action. So that is what we call listening. So I was like, okay, let me listen to him. And from day one, I started doing this. I didn't touch my phone for at least 45 minutes of the day, and I made my bed. And let me tell you, I actually felt better. I actually felt that, I had so much time in my hand to do so many things, but I just didn't know what. On day one, I just didn't know what, because I used to be in my phone that I didn't do anything. So now when I had the time to do, I was like, okay, what should I do? I was like, okay, maybe I need things to fill that time as well. And when I made my bed and I went like, good job. You see that? Did you see that? From, oh my god, did I just waste 3 hours of my day to good job? See, now that is the positive affirmation with which you should actually start your day. And I kept on doing this for 21 days. Now when I wake up in the morning, I just don't look for my phone. It has become a habit. I don't even care where my phone is. Yeah, that's true. I just don't care. I don't even look for my phone. I mean, it is not even the first thought that I have in the morning. And automatically, my hand goes to my bed and I make my bed. And this has given me so much clarity that, oh my god, what was I doing with myself for so many years? Since this has become a habit, something cool really happened, I'll tell you. I was able to see through things. For example, I was able to understand why I was so mentally exhausted by the end of the day. That is because I have been consuming so much information first thing in the morning, right after I wake up. So many information. Like, we live in a world where we have information about anything and everything. So we don't know what is necessary and unnecessary. We just simply consume it all, and which results to mental exhaustion. And by the end of the day, you are like, I don't think I can do anything anymore. I'm just too tired. Since this has become a habit, I don't feel that way anymore. My dear friends, it is very, very important to start your day without your phones. Try doing this today and simply be consistent about it for 21 days. Trust me, it will become a habit and you will thank me one day. So, if you enjoyed this video and found this very helpful, do like, comment, share my video and subscribe to my channel. Until next time. Bye.